What's up, Cubbies Nation? This is your Cubs Game 11 recap from yesterday. And in Game 11, the Cubs get the win over the Tampa Bay Rays, 9-2. They finally break out of a slump a little bit here. The Cubs get the win in Game 11 yesterday against the Tampa Bay Rays, 9-2. Now improving the Cubs record to 5. Now improving the Cubs record to 5-6 on the year. Your starting pitcher for this game was Javier Assad, and in 5.2 innings pitched, he gave up 1 hit, no runs, and struck out 3. The Cubs' batting stats were as follows. We had 9 runs, 16 hits, 8 RBIs, and 2 home runs. Them 9 runs were 1 run by Alex Bregman. 3 runs by Pete Crow Armstrong. 2 runs by Moses Ballesteros. 2 runs by Dansby Swanson. And then one run by Michael Conforto. This is where it gets interesting. I'll have to pause. Our hits were as follows. All right, guys, let's get into them 16 hits. Obviously, we had 5 players with 2 hits, and obviously we had 5 players with 2 hits apiece and 2 players with 3 hits apiece. So let's get into that. Your 5 players with the 2 hits apiece were as follows. We had Nico Hoerner, Dansby Swanson, Moises Ballesteros, Michael Conforto, and Matt Shaw, each with 2 hits. Each with 2 hits apiece. And then we had Alex Bregman and my boy Pete Crow Armstrong with 3 hits apiece. Now let's get into them RBIs. All right, guys, so them 8 RBIs for the Cubs were, we had 3 players with 1 RBI apiece. We had 1 player with 3 RBIs, and we had 1 player with 2 RBIs. So we had my boy Pete Crow Armstrong, Michael Conforto, and Matt Shaw, each with 1 RBI apiece. And then we had Moises Ballesteros with 3 RBIs. And then we had Nico Hoerner with 2 RBIs. And then we had, like I said, the Cubs had 2 home runs yesterday. We had 1 home run by my boy Pete Crow Armstrong, 1 home run by Moises Ballesteros. Your player of the game for the Cubs is going to go to my boy Pete Crow Armstrong with 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 RBI, and 1 home run. The Cubs' next game is today at the same said Tampa Bay Rays. Hopefully we can get our 2nd win in a row, boys. But anyways, go Cubs, go. Fly the W.